You probably won't believe it if I tell you. Well, you probably already know based on the title of this video. I just can't believe that I made the most newbiest mistake when it comes to, well, making sure that you run your hardware in the optimal state. And basically what I did, I played the entire year, all the games of 2023, with 60 hertz refresh rate.
What the hell?
Instead of 144 that my display supports. Now remember the previous year that I made changes and decided to check things out with refresh rate and checking the ghosting stuff, and I didn't put it back. Now all this time I was sure that I'm actually running on 144 hertz refresh rate, maximum refresh rate that my display supports. Now for the life of me, I really can't understand why I just didn't figure it out before. I mean, it was there all the time, which when I noticed actually, even though this kind of a blurry when I move my mouse. And I told myself, well, I checked the settings in many games and I turned it to 144, not realizing what I'm actually witnessing in front of me, that I actually don't have it on. And that's the reason it looks, well, it doesn't look smooth. And the thing is, although my laptop has a display that supports 165 Hz, I'm not using it for gaming. I'm basically using another display because it's full HD, and some games that I enjoy playing in high frame rates, I'm actually using on this full HD display. And I do intend to get another display, 2K display that be side by side with the full HD, and I'm going to use the one that I prefer. Nonetheless, I can now tell you how I actually felt moving from 60 Hz, for those who, by the way, asking yourself whether it's going to be a huge difference, moving from 60 to something higher, like 120 or 120 or 144 in my case. And by the way, if you ask why I actually went today to actually check it, because I want to buy a TV and I want to check something with the refresh rate. I wanted to compare the, this task when you do with the alien, it's moving with the ghosting, and I want to check it out. And I actually check it just for this, particular thing to understand several outcomes regarding refresh rate. And then I noticed it, and I would just, my heart dropped. So after this new mistake, I can actually share with you how it feels. Oh, I just can't believe that I actually talking about it. Yeah, but this is good for those of you who are searching to upgrade to a faster refresh rate display, But bottom line, it's huge. It's huge. And my eyes was actually used to 60. And when I changed to 144, for like 30 seconds, it felt weird. I felt like, I don't know, my eyes kind of adjusting. It felt like it's kind of a blurry for, I don't know, maybe for my eye adjusting to that. It's not supposed to be, I think, but that's how it felt. And I thought, I actually searched high refresh rate, blur, something on Google, because it wasn't. But after that, it just settled down. So I believe this is something physical that I just adjusted to it. It was something weird. And my eyes got adjusted. And then, look and behold, everything buttery smooth. Now, of course, you're going to tell me, well, try 300 and maybe 500. I'm sure it's going to be so much better. But that's what I'm actually using. Maybe I'm going to buy a better display, maybe one Full HD with 500, we'll see. Right now, I'm actually satisfied with what I have right now. But until you see something close to another, you don't really know for sure, right? I mean, you need to experience it to really understand. And that's the reason why people are saying that once they experience higher refresh rate, they can actually go back. And well, I completely understand. 60 Hertz is just so blurry in comparison. It's just, how could I play it at 60? That's why I told myself. I'm telling it right now. It's absolutely unbelievable. And this is like, it's a must. Everything just on the screen feels, I don't know, like realistic. All this little minor blur just gone away. I can just move my mouse fast and the screen and rotate and everything. Well, it's not perfect because I still notice that when I do it very fast, I still notice a little, ghosting here and there. But that's expected. Again, it's not 300, not 500. It's just 144. But it's a huge difference compared to 60. So yeah, bottom line is, if you're having 60, you have second thoughts. definitely get it. This is, by the way, such a huge difference that if I maybe was on the fence buying a VA, for example, panel, and if I wanted higher refresh rate and need to choose between IPS and VA for higher contrast and deeper blacks, definitely going to go with a higher refresh rate. This is such a huge difference for the experience that nothing else matters. I mean, at least that's how I feel. I'm never going to give up on for a smaller refresh rate ever again. Not in terms of color accuracy, not in terms of viewing angles. Refresh rate is such a huge difference. Suddenly everything just looks, and by the way, it improves everything. It makes things just feel so realistic. So I can't wait to try it on other games rather than just predecessor which I tried today. Of course, it doesn't mean that every game will support it, and of course I need to run at higher frame rates, although I have a fast graphic card, which probably with many games I can do it. Not every game, of course, will run at higher frame rates, which you can really enjoy the benefit. Nonetheless, in this game, it runs under high frame rates predecessor in this case, and it was just buttery smooth. So this is it. By the way, tell me if you experienced the same thing, made the same mistake that I did, not noticing it, thinking you are maybe higher refresh rate, and then suddenly you realize, wait, I am on 60 or maybe slightly higher compared to what you are used to. Well, again, keep in mind, again, if you are planning to play certain games that have very high demands and you want to play them in high graphic settings, keep in mind that if you are limited with the frame rates, again, you won't probably see the difference unless you can really run those games at higher frame rate and benefit from it. Nonetheless, I want to hear your opinion about it. Which, by the way, refresh rate are you using on your display and how it is compared to the previous display that you used before? Let me know in the comment section below, and don't laugh at me in the comment section. Thank you.